Hi, kindergarten. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to our social/health lesson for the week. For social and health, we're still continuing on with your COVID booklet. And I'd like you to look at the screen. We're on this page today. And at the top, it says special occasions. So I want you to make sure you turn to the page that says special occasions, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions, but before I ever read the instructions, you're probably like, Miss Salvador, what does an occasion mean? Well, an occasion, kindergarten, is pretty much just a special event, okay? So it says here, what occasions or what special events did you celebrate during this time? Write the list down here and what you did to celebrate. So as you know, kindergarten, we have not been in school for quite a while, not since the middle of March, okay? And right now it's the last week of May, so that's almost been 2 months of occasions that you have missed, either at school or at you may have celebrated at home, okay? So because we have missed so much events, it's a good time to reflect and to look back at, oh, this is what we did. Even though we didn't get to do it at school, this is what we did at home, okay? So I'll give you an example. And one example is Mother's Day, okay? So usually for Mother's Day, me and Mrs. Zablotnik, what we've done before in the past and what I've done teaching kindergarten last year was we had set up or we had planned a Mother's Day tea. Okay, so a Mother's Day tea was supposed to, be an event or be a time where you could come in with your mom and then we have some tea, we have some cake, we have some snacks and stuff like that. And we just pretty much celebrate mothers, except your moms get to come to the school and we all kind of celebrate it together. Okay, but because of this unfortunate event, we couldn't do that at all. So we really missed out on that special event, but it doesn't mean that you can also celebrate Mother's Day at home, okay? So if we look at the occasions here, I'll list some of them down. Some of the occasions or some of the special events that we missed was, for example, St. Patrick's Day. They kind of announced that we weren't going to go back to school a couple days before St. Patrick's Day, which was unfortunate. So we got to miss St. Patrick's Day, got to miss Easter. If you had a birthday, we probably got to miss having to sing a birthday song for you or celebrating your birthday, okay, with your other friends or with your other classmates, and an anniversary, okay? So we've missed Easter, we've missed a couple birthdays. Another one that we missed was St. Patrick's Day, and another one was also Mother's Day, like I said, okay? So in this chart or in this box, it tells you to list the event. So what was the special event? Was it a birthday? Was it St. Patrick's Day? The date of when you celebrated that event and how you celebrated. So I'm going to list one example for you. Excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And one of the events that we got to do at home was celebrating my sister's birthday, okay? So my little sister, she's just like you guys. She's in kindergarten as well. And usually for when someone has a birthday at school, that person usually gets to be, for example, the star student. They get to hand out cupcakes. They get to hand out birthday treats. She didn't get a chance to do that because she had online learning. Okay, so instead we decided to kind of celebrate those kinds of moments at home. Okay, so for my event, I'm gonna put sister's sixth birthday. Okay, now if you had your birthday in March, April, and in May, and you didn't get a chance to celebrate that birthday at school, you can go ahead and even put your own birthday in kindergarten. That's totally fine. Okay, so the event was my sister's 6th birthday. The date of her birthday was April 18. Okay? And how we celebrated. Well, if I look back to April 18, we celebrated by having a picnic in our backyard. So, excuse me. My sisters have a lot of dolls, and one of the things that they love to do is they love taking their dolls outside and just playing with them and imagining that they're at a restaurant or they're at a shopping center or whatever you have it. So what we actually did was we actually took out a picnic set, we took out a blanket, and we actually just had like a picnic and celebrated my sister's birthday with her dolls. So usually, you know, she would come to school, she would bring cupcakes, she would, you know, be star student and stuff like that. But because she can't do that, it didn't mean we couldn't celebrate her birthday at all and do it at home. Okay, we still also made cupcakes, and I still kind of let her do some special or some important things. But one of the things that we decided to do, or one of the things that she really wanted to do, was to have a picnic with her dolls. Okay, so that's what we did. We took out the blankets. My sisters have a lot of like kind of play food. So we took some pies out. We actually even made cupcakes as well, and she had kind of cupcakes for her dolls as well. So it was a really fun and exciting time. So under the column of how you celebrated, I'm just gonna say we had a picnic with her dolls. Okay? I'll give you another example. I'm not going to write it down though. I would like you to just listen to the example. Was the Mother's Day. Okay, so if I go back to Mother's Day, if we were still in school, kindergarten, we would have planned that Mother's Day tea out where moms can have the chance to come in and we could talk and enjoy some tea together and stuff like that. But because we couldn't do that, it didn't mean we couldn't do that at home too. So for Mother's Day, what me and my sisters did was we, this is always tradition for us, we always make breakfast for my mom. So rather than having tea at home with rather than having tea at school with other mothers, we made tea for her and we made breakfast for her when she woke up. Okay, so that would be another event. Okay, so I want you to think of some events that happened from when we stopped going to school up until now. I'd like you to write what the event is under event. If you can try to remember the date, that'd be perfect too, and you're going to write the date. But the most important thing that we're looking for kindergarten is how you celebrated that event. Okay, so how did you celebrate Mother's Day? How did you celebrate Easter? How did you celebrate a birthday? Okay, because right now it's so different. Usually we would go out and we would celebrate birthdays at a restaurant or things like that. But now it's a little bit different. We have to adjust our surroundings and our special events as well to this uncertain time. Okay, so this one requires kind of more sentence building and a little bit harder of making sentences. So please, if you need help kindergarten, do this with an adult or with an older sibling to help you write the sentences out. Okay, it doesn't need to be super long sentences and it doesn't need to be super descriptive. All we're really looking for is what the event is, you know, roughly when the date was and how you celebrated that. Okay, so you can go ahead and do the rest of the page. Really think about the occasions that we missed. So if I say that, oh well, I missed my birthday, but my birthday was in February. Well, you were still in school at that time, so I wouldn't really count that as a special occasion during this time. What we're really looking for is from middle of March all the way up until now. Okay, so think hard, get an adult or an older sibling to help you, and we will read these when we get them back. Okay, have a great day, kindergarten. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.